Hey, what's going on, guys? Josh from Build, and if you've seen our Icon Stage 10 video that we just put out probably a few weeks ago, you'll know that we are going to be installing that Stage 10 into the Tacoma that we're sitting in now. And this is Sean's Tacoma, and Sean originally started what is called Branded Title Company. It's a YouTube channel where they fix supercars like R8s and Ferraris, and then they started dabbling into some truck stuff, and that's where this Tacoma came into play. Found it on one of the auctions. It was rear-ended, it had a salvage title, and Branded Title Co. went and picked up this Tacoma, and then they put a RK Sport wide body kit on it. As of that time, it was only 1 out of 4 Tacomas in the world with the wide body kit, but it also had a 6-inch rough country kit that's in it now, that's still in it. And then he put 80D bumpers on it, both front and rear. It's got a DV8 hood on it, a DV8 roof rack, topper on it, and a few other goodies. So what Sean wanted to do, he actually wanted to bring the lift height down and put a high-end performance suspension in here, because he wants to use this as a daily driver. He wants to use it to still be able to go off-road. He does a lot of hunting. So we ended up reaching out to Icon and picking up the Stage 10 kit for Sean's 2018 Tacoma. So guys, if you are looking for Icon suspension, wheels, tires, accessories for your rig, make sure and check out our website, toyota+tacoma. Other than that, make sure and smash that subscribe button so that way you guys can hold on to the ride with us. So this rough country kit, this is a 6-inch kit that's probably about 3 years old already. It was put in the Tacoma, as I understood, when it was brand new yet. So it's going to be worked in a little bit compared to being brand new. So it's not going to be probably as harsh as what it was. But even going down the bumpy road that we're on now, it seems to be handling pretty decent. I mean, you can tell when there's bumps in the road. It does also have 33-inch tires right now, which we're going to be sticking with that 33-inch size. And then we're going to be throwing on, for right now, some Method race wheels, the MR 305s that you can get in the exclusive red color from Trail Built Off-Road. The rough country kit that's in here right now isn't too bad. It's a decent ride. You can feel the bumps in the road, but it's not horrible. It's not really rigid. The suspension does have some, nice absorption with the bumps. Of course, we haven't got it off-road yet, but stick around because we are going to be taking this off-road here shortly. And after we get the Icon Stage 10 kit installed, we're also going to be taking it back off-road to redo the same test to really get a good side-by-side comparison between the kit that's in here now and the Icon Stage 10. So you definitely want to make sure to stay tuned to the video, and then we'll show you guys exactly how that goes. But right now, seems to be riding pretty decent. We're about to get on the highway, so we're going to take it up to highway speeds, give you guys some feedback so we can get a good comparison. And like I said, we'll do the same tests that we're doing right now, the same route that we're going to do after the Stage 10 Icon kit is installed. So that way we're doing a pretty fair comparison, similar roads, similar side-by-side situations, to really get a good feedback. So, and rough country is not a bad kit. We're not saying that at all. There's good, better, and best. When you look at really good kits, there's a lot of brands out there that fall into that category and also have different levels of those kits in their brands. So with this rough country kit, I don't know exactly which level it is. I know it doesn't have the Vertex coilovers up front because they weren't out yet when this kit was installed. So that would make a difference too if it did have the Vertex kit with the coilovers up front on the front suspension. And then I know it doesn't have the V2 monotube shocks that rough country now has. It doesn't have those in the back. So whatever rough country kit it is, it still rides pretty decent, handles pretty good so far. We're at highway speeds doing about 50 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour, and handles good. It's pretty windy today, but it's still managing the wind decently. I'm not all over the road. I don't have to fight the steering wheel. I'm not getting a lot of feedback into the steering wheel from the bumps on the road. So all in all, not too bad. We had just tested a Tacoma with a 3-inch rough country kit yesterday. So that Tacoma got the basic rough country, the $600 3-inch lift for 2005 through 2018 Tacomas, and that kit was pretty stiff. Granted, it was a brand new kit, but it was pretty stiff. It was a lot more stiff than what's in this Tacoma, and that could be because this one's worn in a little bit. It's already, the springs are already a little bit worn in, so, and that does happen with suspension kits. After you get a few miles on them, they start to basically wear in a little bit and cushion down a little bit. So, but anyways, with all of that said, so far so good. All right, guys, well, we are just pulling in to what I'll call our trail built proving grounds, little piece of private property that we have to go to once in a while to do some tests like we're gonna do today. So I'm just gonna stop here, kind of fill you in like what we got going on here. We're gonna be driving down this lane that's about 100 yards long. It's got a bunch of different potholes in it, some little whoop-de-whoops. And then we're gonna come around the corner. We're gonna go up a hill. So we'll probably have to throw it in 4-wheel drive, go up the hill, because it's pretty steep. It's a loose, rocky terrain, and I'm sure we're gonna lose some traction there. But we really wanna just get a good feel for how the suspension is, so that way when we take out the rough country, put in the Icon vehicle dynamics, that way we can really get a great side-by-side comparison to the difference between the two. So with that said, let's go ahead, let's throw it in 4-wheel drive and see how she does. Let's go. Good to go, 4-wheel drive, let's go. All right, so just coming down the driveway here, we got some whoops coming up pretty quick. I don't want to go too fast that I start bottoming out and possibly wrecking something on Sean's truck, but that's all right because we really just want to get a good feel. And it's not bad. It doesn't feel too harsh. The rough country's soaking up the bumps pretty decently, so can't complain there. All right, so we're just coming around the second corner here. We got some holes to the left of us that are full of mud, so we don't want to go too far into that. So we're coming down into a little ravine here. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I don't want to bottom out on anything. There we go. All right, now we're coming up the hill, and it's gonna get a little steep here. It's pretty loose gravel coming up. And we're gonna come around. Shocks seem to be working pretty decent, soaking up those bumps, and we're coming back down the hill. Not bad at all. We didn't lose too much traction here, so that was pretty good. Obviously, you guys can see on the camera, there's some jarring back and forth. You can tell that it's a little bit rigid, but it's not bad. So the next test, we'll be trying out the Icon after we install it. All right, guys, well, we just jumped out of the Tacoma here, and I should have realized this before, but most of this kit is a 6-inch rough country kit. However, the front shocks on here are Bilstein shocks. So we can't give an exact side-by-side comparison with the rough country shocks in the front as they're Bilstein, obviously, but either way, it'll be a good comparison once we throw in the full Icon Stage 10 kit in here, because that one is going to have your front coilovers with the remote reservoir, the tunable shocks. It's going to have the rear remote reservoir shocks on there as well. So it's going to be a completely different animal than what you guys see here today. And that's what's going to be in our next video. So you guys are definitely going to have to stay tuned for that as we do the install, show you guys taking off this rough country, putting in the Icon suspension, and then we're going to do the same thing, show you guys exactly how it rides in the same test with that Icon suspension. So make sure and smash that subscribe button, thumbs up to like the video, and guys, as always, we appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from Trail Built, and we'll see you guys back again shortly.